everyone. Welcome to Timeless Messages 11:11. Hold on. I think this is better. The Bluetooth, honestly. I'm pretty sure. Anyways, I kind of want you to repeat this with me. And it's like, God and goddesses, day and night, beings of light, and send your clarity to my sight. Help me see, help me be me through fog and fear, and bring to me the answers clear for the collective. Thank you. And I manifest things of wealth, health, light, and let the light show the darkness so that we may find the way in every day. And thank you so much for joining me. You have 3 yes and no questions, and if you're with me at the end, you get a pendulum reading, which is very accurate. And probably the most honest tool on the planet. We got, I feel ancestors are wanting to come through the moon energies also. So we're going to be transitioning here soon from Leo of determination, optimism, all that good fun stuff. And we got charms. And if you have an angel number, like if you seen 1111 or if you seen 1212 or 1221, it means something. In fact, I've seen 1221. I want to look that up later. Maybe I'll look that up now. But I do want to say thank you, Lord, for your protection and your love and your kindness and your mercy upon us. And bad intent return to sender times 7, for vengeance is yours. And we thank you for the ones that are for us, and we pray for the ones that are against us. In your name, Lord Jesus, we pray. Amen. And yes, we always want to pray for our enemies because God's vengeance has no mercy. And it's sad at that point. So, yeah, I'm going to start with yes and no questions. 3 yes and no. Hi, if you can hear me, that'd be great. Great. Okay, so here we go. I should be getting a tripod or something soon. Um, this is like my one to the heavens, and in here is a unicorn. I mean, she has one, and not tell you my ones until I can get my real crystal amethyst wands. Um, so go ahead and think of your yes and no questions collected. Remember, if you're not here at this very moment, doesn't mean that it wasn't divine. It doesn't mean that it doesn't matter. We're all connected, and just remember that. Okay. Okay. So there we go. And thank you, all veterans. Thank you for your support, and I thank you for your sacrifices for people like us and all, you know, public workers. Thank you guys so much for being there for people like us and keeping order within the country, because what's going on is just awful right now. So if you ever see an upside down American flag, it means the country is in distress. So that's what that means. So, anyways, let's go and proceed. Your first question, collective. Yes, peaceful outcomes and relaxation. I feel like you're coming to positive decisions of rest and healing. Second, no. Obstacles too large, seek another way. It's like Don't take on too much. You know, you don't want to take on too much. So be careful of what you ask for. Third question. Yes. Flow with the current natural progress. I feel like have patience in Sagittarius, but also, and that passion, but and optimism, but also be determined in Scorpio, and keep your eye on the main goal as far as Pisces as well. And be very nurturing when it comes to others. What if that person was your mom? What if that person was your sister? How would you want them to be treated? What if that was you? How would you want that to be treated? So it goes back to the Justice card, which is the Libra card of doing the right thing when no one's looking. And I feel like lies are going to become truths. They are through this King of Wands, controlling King of Wands in this Scorpio Libra energy. Um, Lies are becoming into truths through an emperor in the reverse. To me, it's not an immature emperor. He wouldn't be an emperor. To me, it's not King Tut, man. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Uh, to me, it's he's being a little kinder than he usually would. You know what I mean? Because that's the hardest dude in the deck. Yeah. When really, the King of Swords is just a person that you want to go to and ask a business question, thinking with your head, not with your heart. You know what I'm saying? So, your first question, collective, was yes. Hi, everybody. Hi. Hi, you guys. Thank you, guys. Let's keep it respected for everybody here, as we're all different cultures around the world. And I'm glad to have you here. And thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. If you can, donate at the bottom of my descriptive box down below, which is at the bottom of the disclaimer. That's okay, or it's my profile. Just subscribe, like, and share. Let's get the word out there, and let's do the one floating straws. Seriously, the floating straws is going to show you how to dispose of plastic straws so that they float before you throw them in the trash. You don't have to recycle them. Just throw them in the trash, but you have to cut them a certain way so they float and can be collected by these things. Um, Okay, so it's not about who, it has to be a yes and no question. Like a direct yes and no question. You know what I'm saying? So you need to be like, is this person gonna be my life partner? Or no? You know what I'm saying? Basically. That's basically how to play that. Pendulum is yes and no. It goes into a lot more detail, like zodiac signs, days, this and that, but that would be like another reading, just a pendulum reading, period. And that's it. Affirm with me now. Affirm with me. I feel like I am receiving the peaceful, harmonious treatment I deserve in my life. I set boundaries, make reasonable requests, and make my expectations clear. So I feel like the person that you made your reasonable requests with and your expectations clear is the one that you are going to be settled down with. And which one is that? What's her name? Bisma. Bisma. Maya. Bismaya. 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 That's a beautiful name. So yeah, this is the person you've already made boundaries with. Um, yeah, you're already like harmonious with them. And they treat you really good. You already made boundaries. You made your, reasonable requests and made your expectations clear. So I feel like that's the one. So yes, ma. Yes, ma. So let's see. Where's the pendulum? Here it is. Oh, okay. I guess I could take it off, but I don't know. It's all caught up in my other um, necklaces as well. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. This place is so off. It's because I need... Wish me luck. I might have to have surgery on my back, so... Soon here. It's like a little bit of... Um, because it's like pinching into my nerves or something. I don't know, but I dealt with it for a while. And... Sorry. I wasn't trying to show you my belly or anything. It might be like... Sorry, dude. Sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. Anyways, so we have the pendulum here, all caught up in my other necklaces. But, these are talisman for people that don't know. These are protection, you know, to keep me protected from the spirits that already bug me and new spirits that want to bug me. And this is a forgiveness of blue agate. So those that don't know, now you do. Okay? Okay. Anyway, pendulum reading. So, is Yesma going, is this Maya, I'm just gonna refer to you as 582. Is Vismaya 582's life partner? Yes or no, pendulum? So if it goes up and down, that's yes. If it goes side to side or counterclockwise is no. Okay, ready? Yes. Look how it's getting stronger too. So yes, this is your life partner. I'm feeling you spend weekends together. Sundays are important. Something about worship. I feel like, yeah, Sundays, the weekends. I feel like this person you already made boundaries with. You did. You clarified your expectations. And so this is the person that you're going to end up being with as your life partner. Then you're going to probably have a baby girl, either born in Pisces, I believe. See how it's getting harder? I mean, like, yeah. So, yes. Okay, so blessings. Congratulations. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing. Don't forget to push the all button so you get all the lives and all the moon posts that I post for y'all. I feel like your ancestors want to say something. Okay, so this person is like overlooking your life from the path above. Your angel guide. Literally. Yes. Yes. So this other person is also guiding you, and you need to follow your intuition because you know it is right and wrong. You know it. So, turning challenges into wisdom. So making the bad situations into the worst situations into the best situations. Making great out of greatness, out of trash. You know what I'm saying? By listening to this tribal elder of honored ancestral tradition and power, masculine in your life that had passed on, that you forgot what they taught you, I feel. they about the hunter's legacy. Something about a hunter's legacy in a story or a movie where it was a story between you guys and utilizing your instincts, all your skills. And this is the truth, the sword of justice. This is the truth. This is what your ancestors want you to know. Trust the tides of emotion by your intuition. And then make a permanent decision when your emotions pass, because emotions only last about 10 seconds. Yes, I feel like you acted on your emotions a lot in the past, but we all do, you know, it's part of growing up. Um, Anticipate miracles in the future. Anticipate miracles in the future. Because I feel like you're doing the right things and you're trying to do the right things and you are listening to your elders, but you needed this confirmation. And just remember, I'm your gal, I'm your one and only pal, I'm your shoulder to cry, I'm here to answer your questions. I'm here to reinforce your hope and your light. Um, anyways, until you have your own awakening, basically. And we all have it in us through intuition. It's just a matter of tapping into it. So thank you again for joining Timeless Messages 1111. And I hope you enjoy this reading. And I hope this really helps you guys. Keeper of stories. Yes, it's almost like you forgot to connect the past and future through stories that this elder told you about. You forgot. You were forgetting, and it's like you got distracted. Maybe it was the women that was distracting you. Maybe it was work. Maybe it was, just going through life. But I feel like don't ever forget a person. A person only dies if you forget them. You know what I mean? So through this insight into truth and revelation, backing the truth, the sword of justice. Okay, is something maybe you're just enlightened of. This person could be a dancer, maybe a belly dancer. By letting your inner light shine, I think, is the way you be yourself, is the way you will win her heart. And I feel like you're not looking at the full picture as far as your future. You're just looking at the here and now, and it's good to appreciate the here and now, but you have to think about your future. It's very, very important, especially when it comes to family, especially when it comes to your life partner. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. And I feel like your equal vision was almost blocked because of this distraction, because you forgot the keeper of the stories from your tribal elders of the divine that is with the divine. You know what I'm saying? And they were trying to tell you that trust your intuition. Don't make rash decisions on emotions. That don't give up the hope. Anticipate miracles for the future. Look at the full picture. And that this is also confirming truth. Okay, of the sword of justice. Fight for truth. You know what I'm saying? So, that is what your ancestors have to say. I really feel like they've been trying to reach out to you. Yeah. So, how you guys been, everyone? Hopefully great. Hopefully you had a good weekend, and you're gonna have a better week. Kaylee. Well, you and your SP. Okay. Get back together this month. He's a Virgo and you're Aquarius. Actually, that's pretty good. Air and earth energy. It's like back and forth air and earth energy. Everybody has issues. I feel like you say things you don't mean sometimes, especially when we're in our 20s and 30s. We say things we really don't mean. And even in your life, some of us never learn, but try to learn from others' mistakes as well as your own. And let's see, let's ask the pendulum. So, is Kaylee and her SP gonna get back this month? Yes or no, pendulum? Yes or no? Yes. I feel like you already did, kind of. I feel like you met it once for like 10 minutes, maybe 20. Yeah. Maybe talked briefly and that you just missed him or her and like you guys missed each other and so yeah. See how it's getting stronger? Yeah, definitely. So yes, to your question. And thank you for subscribing, sharing, and liking. And I appreciate any donations that you could leave the Cash App tag underneath the disclaimer in the description box down below. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate all you guys. Hi, Richard. How you doing? How you doing, Richard? Okay, so let's go on. Let's see what this moon oracle. Yes, just don't forget your worth. Don't forget your value. Don't forget that you're a person of dignity. Don't let anybody tell you that you're any different, especially if you're a woman. Like, I don't know why, but they like to bring us down. They do. I don't know why. But they don't like to have opinionated women in their lives for some reason. Because they would have all the control. You know what I'm saying? All the controls an emperor would. Let's see what this moon oracle has to say, you guys. Leo energy. The answers you need are coming. In Gemini, air energy. Interesting. Passion. This air energy. So it could be Aquarius or Libra. And then Sagittarius and or Aries. In this energy. Showing the world the real you. So it's like in the 10th house of how the world perceives you as you. You know what I'm saying? Through the spirituality and practicality of the Pisces moon, which they're very fair, balanced, and really care for others more than themselves. What was I just telling you? Nothing is yet in stone. Okay, this is a mutable sign right here. This is a definite mutable sign. Mutable signs are like Sagittarius is a mutable sign, I think. Then there's fixed signs. So I feel this person is being quiet of a water energy. More of a fixed sign of success of the Wheel of Fortune. I don't know why I'm feeling that, but what was I just telling you? And also Taurus energy, prosperity lies ahead. Okay. But looking at the bigger picture here, and personal issues reach for resolution. Looking at the big picture here, as personal issues reach and deliver the resolution, you just got to be patient in Sagittarius with this passion that you have. You know what I mean? And that's the thing, you got to be patient and find patience. And yes, again, this water energy, by holding your vision in a fixed moon energy of the world, like the fixed moon energy of the world, okay, Aries, Scorpio, and the star of Aquarius. That is also your card of the world, Aquarius. Okay, and it's gonna be a change in Scorpio. This is the death card in Tarot. So Scorpio card just means a transformation or a rebirth, depending on how the cards lie. But a change is gonna happen for the better. Releasing this negative energy. So yeah, you're gonna be releasing negative energy and worries. Okay, when this full moon in Scorpio comes, you're gonna feel your best to do so. So it's always, I feel like, prepare, because the end of a tough cycle is approaching in Capricorn. Energy of the devil, being controlled, being controlling, earth energy. Yeah, what was I saying about Aries? Energy, the Emperor. Okay, also stands for the Four of Wands. I feel a marriage in the Four of Wands. But also the Empress. And so this is your dreams. So I feel like you're planning, like I just said, you're planning to achieve these goals. And when a Gibson moon comes again, you'll be ready to achieve your goals. So it's get prepared and get ready. Leo energy of the North Node of the element of fire. Step out of your comfort zone. It's like you don't grow. Are you fertilizing your garden? Are you watering the grass where it's green? Because you don't grow unless you do that, Leo energy, in this passion. And it's the little things, the trivial things you do that make a difference. Hi everyone, you're Pisces. Welcome Pisces. You're awesome too. Thank you guys for joining in on the live. Look, this is it. This is the end of the reading because it's time to take action in Taurus. Time to take action in Taurus and this new moon in Aries coming. So, okay, I feel this win-win outcome is your forecast in Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius energy. So, hi, Leo from Pakistan. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, thank you. This is a collective reading. Yes, yes, yes. But no matter what, look, in the forecast, it's a win-win for you. Justice, balance, Pisces of wealth energy. I'm feeling world energy. I'm feeling Itaro, the world card. I'm feeling the Wheel of Fortune card of wealth, and which is to me is good health, protection, love, and favor. But then money, too, is different than wealth. So you're in a win-win outcome right now. Yeah. And I feel like by the full moon in Libra, some kind of like good news is going to happen for you. That's so exciting, collective. I'm so happy for you. Good job, good job, good job. Whatever you see, it really does pay to do the right thing when no one's looking. It really does. And I feel like maybe you've been getting over frustrated and you've checked yourself, Win-win, win-win. When you take time to breathe in air energy of Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Okay. For this disseminating moon, something good is going to happen for you. Okay? So just remember this. And if you have to rewind it, save it, download it. I think you can download it. I'm not sure. Expect this powerful change. What was I telling you? With Scorpio energy, a powerful change for the best of everybody. It's like a new beginning. It's a rebirth. It's not even like a transformation, it's a rebirth. You know, a win-win. A win-win for you. Will I do what again? And I'm not sure what you want me to do again, but I do it the first time, and because I'll get the same results, and that would be a waste of energy for all the people on here. I've got to be fair. And what do you need to release? This is the thing. What do you need to release by this waning moon? It's like something that you keep holding on in the past. You need to release it, let it go, because you cannot grow unless you let the past go. And this is when shape shifting is required. You know, your familiar could be chameleon of earth energy. You know, by the third quarter moon, expect this powerful change at this point. Remember, you can always change your future. Yeah, in your 10th house of showing how people really look at you, how the world looks at you. It's like some kind of adjustment is required. So, some kind of adjustment, you only do know that yourself, the team, divine. Because there's many energies on here. And just remember, Virgo energy, Earth energy, Taurus, okay, Capricorn, that you're good enough. Just remember you're good enough. Don't think that you're not. There's a time for laughing. There's a time for healing. Okay, there's a time to cry. There's a time to mourn. In this balsamic moon almost, which is like a baby, like bleeding. Anyways, balance spirituality, practicality in your healing process. Collective. So keep that in mind. Personal issues reach resolution. And let your pull a card for this deck. In Cancer energy. Of being nurturing in water energy, Pisces, Scorpio. What am I telling you? Just let the moon be your guide. Remember that. Let the moon be your guide. Just let the moon be your guide. What's it? Affirmation. Do you guys have angel numbers? Or no angel numbers? What you want to know with that? I said it. 1221. So I'm gonna look up angel number 1221. Here we go. Support. So it's about taking the next step, that you're not alone, and that these new opportunities, I feel like in the 6 of Cups, 7 of Cups, these new opportunities, with the faith and belief and the support that you have in your family, that all good things are going to come your way. If you just reflect in the 11th house and first house of self-love, and then it's like, just by doing that, you help unseen forces that you don't even realize. Just through that. And actually, it can come in different forms that you would be so miraculously surprised about. Honestly. So 1221. Advancement. Maybe you're going to get an advance, maybe you're going to get a loan or something, but you're about to level up. So the next step is coming, so prepare yourself to receive it. Just remember that. Prepare yourself. What the F was I just saying? You've got to prepare yourself. Um, and you know what to do to prepare yourself. Even if you have to write it down, but by the next full moon, I'm telling you, space is going to open up to new opportunities, and you're actually going to feel it could be part of your dreams. It could be part of what you are been manifesting and praying for. Also, this money flows. Okay, and energy in preparing not only for yourself to receive it, but also abundance for you and your loved ones. So you kind of worry day to day, but remember that 95% of worry doesn't even happen. So you worry over nothing pretty much. Spending all that energy, wasting all that energy is just tiring. And I believe you're a person with a grateful heart. I mean, you're already blessed. So I feel like you have a life plan. A life plan, honey. Yes. So we're going to also read a tarot. I shuffle these cards. And I got, oh, wow. It's like, this Queen of Cups is, there's no greater love than a woman who gives her whole heart. And I feel like this is the woman that is your life partner. No greater woman that gives her whole heart. And this is, she's very adventuristic. She's very fair. A Libra, an air energy, Gemini, Aquarius. And this King of Cups, you're serious about. Like, this one you're really serious about. So maybe that's why you question yourself too much. But remember, follow your intuition. Follow your intuition. And you wonder, and you're really serious about this Queen of Cups. And look, Fortune, what the F was I saying? The Wheel of Fortune just came up. Okay? So the Wheel of Fortune just came up, and the Ace of Pentacles through new beginnings. So rebirth, new beginnings. You're going to be very fortunate, very blessed. I feel like you're going to have kids. If you don't already, look, independence. This is independence here. Wealth of independence. And why wealth of independence from this Libra energy of truth and justice and real truth is what? The Eight of Pentacles, because she pays attention to the truth. She pays attention to detail. And I feel like people have tried to stop her. With this water energy. Or maybe you've gone through a couple of deaths. Maybe it was this ancestor that's an older woman too, I'm getting. It's like, no greater person is someone that gives her whole heart. So I feel like you really leaned on her and her understanding and her values of growing up. And maybe she's born in this water energy. Maybe she could have been a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. I feel from this, and you never really get over it. Yeah, she was very generous. She's trying to come through. She's trying to tell you that, look, even though you feel alone, it's like, stay humble and remember there's always lights that will lead your path. But even though you feel alone, you're not alone. You've got your intuition and you've got someone with you here. You know? Maybe it's your kid or something. I don't know. But see these lights? They're leading her out of the storm. So I felt like these people are going to help her. Just being humble. Okay? Generosity, humble. This change from being poor to rich. That makes sense. Also confirming, you know, just a collective read. But it's like, what are you going to do now? Don't let this control freak. Don't let this person control you by their words. and it makes you frazzled. Look, you get anxious, and these tower moments happen. You know what I mean? And I feel like, yeah, this queen, usually he's like really handsome on the outside, but he's ugly on the inside on this deck. It's like he tries to control you, and you're like, what to do, what to do? Yeah, by slander or whatever he says to you, and this has got to change for your betterment. Yeah, and you feel then cornered in with his threats or whatever. If that's true, then you need to make the right reports or whatever. But yeah, this is the tower moment. It's like, this is the tower moment. I feel like he smokes this King of Pentacles. Yeah, this is someone that is like, can get their cake and eat it too. Just be careful not to, use your power for wrong. This person that can do whatever they want and eat their cake and eat it too is celebrating because they pay attention to detail over here. This person has success, feminine energy of the Queen of Cups as well. I feel like that's your legacy through this independence. Look, you're an artist, you're an inspiration to someone, a muse to this King of Cups. You're an inspiration to him. I don't feel like he's very kind to you, but then he tries to make up for it in other ways. And it's like, no matter what, you are in the Ace of Cups of this water energy. Scorpio, uh, Cancer, Pisces, and your cup runneth over. Wealth, Wheel of Fortune, wealth. Right here, celebrating that in your independence because you pay attention to detail. This new beginning of being from poor to rich because you worked hard for it. We have the Seven of Pentacles came out here too. Oh, the Nine of Pentacles and Independence, but it's like, I thought the Seven of Pentacles came out, maybe it's gonna come out. I don't know, but success, look, success of the world. What was I saying? The world. The world. This fixed energy. Yeah. This Aries, Scorpio, and star energy of Aquarius. Celebrating. Emotional fulfillment. All your wishes coming true in the Nine of Cups. Look, all your wishes coming true in the Nine of Cups over this Ace of Cups. Even though you're left in the dark, I feel like it's a surprise or something. I feel like you took a leap of faith in making a decision and you felt like it was a bad one. But just know, if you made a bad decision, at least it's better than making no decision or saying nothing. You know what I mean? At least you did your best. That's all you can do. And I feel that was your tower moment in the past that you have to let go. Just let it go. Because this ancestor wants you to be happy. This Queen of Cups, this legacy. Yeah. You're not going to be juggling anymore. You're going to be on a new journey by following your intuitive feelings. And it's like you're not sure exactly where you're going, but you know that. You know, with the Magician, if it comes in the upright, it means that you have the power inside you. The magic's inside you. Just remember that. Okay? Don't get too arrogant like this black cat. You see him, he reflects himself. He looks like a panther here. Don't get too arrogant. This is Pisces card too, of wealth. Confirming wealth, Wheel of Fortune, the world. I mean, all those came out already. With the Queen of Cups, Justice of Libra. That's specific Libra card. Yeah. And then you have Scorpio, which is also major arcana. So is the world here, confirming Scorpio, and of star energy. Well, Pisces, confirming this Nine of Pentacles here. I feel like no matter what, you're going to be comfortable. You're going to be set for life. Because, like, no one's going to get away with anything. People might have tried taking stuff from you, excuse me. And you were left juggling and in the dark. But you're not going to be doing that anymore. No, you're not. You're not going to be overwhelmed anymore. You're just not. You're not going to do it. You took a leap of faith, and that's what you did. And you're done with that. That's your past. And I feel Leo energy here of strength. Definitely the Queen of Wands. Definitely. Definitely even Sagittarius or Aries energy of it being energetic, optimistic, a dreamer, so many things outside the box. In this new adventure in the Page of Pentacles, it's like, yeah, you want to like explore, you're adventuristic. Hi. Oh, again, if you have nothing nice to say, then don't say it. And if you think it's lies, then this message isn't for you. Please take what resonates and what doesn't, leave it for the next collective. I would appreciate it. And so with the other collectives. Thank you very much. So if you think it's lies, it means the message isn't for you. Okay? So let's leave it at that. And again, be kind to each other. If you have nothing nice to say, don't say it. Huh. Whatever you think is true. Okay. This is my channel, and if you can't be respectful right now, you're gone. Like, I'm reporting you. You're gone. You are being reported. Yeah. You're an idiot just for being disrespectful. After I asked politely, is it because I'm a woman? Haha. So, anyways, let's be respectful here, everyone. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, Amy Mayhouse, what? What's that? Huh. Okay, so here we go. Can we continue the message? Let's continue the message. I'm pretty tired too, you know. And I do this for free. It's not like you're paying me, are you? Are you donating? At least subscribe, like, and share. Or don't bother me on my channel. I'm trying to help people here. And if you don't like it, don't watch it. When it comes to this adventurous mode and wealth and strength, this Queen of Pentacles, this is Sagittarius Capricorn energy. Definitely have the Cardinal of Capricorn. And this is like, this card is saying that you have like everything you want and what you need, you know, and you're grateful for it. You know, I feel like you need to share a little more. Maybe share, you know? It makes you feel better. Leo energy, Pisces energy of this wealth, Queen of Pentacles to this Nine of Pentacles. It's like, yeah, you are a Queen of Pentacles, but you're not like loud about it. A star of Aquarius. Star of Aquarius. Yes, Gemini, Libra. A star when it comes to being successful, the world, and wish fulfillment. And then the Ace of Cups was celebrating freaking celebrity. You could be a celebrity, this Queen of Cups. Wow. What to do now? Or a younger masculine. Interesting. Wow. A Gemini, the Gemini Lovers card. This could be careful here because this is like Two-Faced. Be careful of other people. Read the small clauses because they could be Two-Faced. Okay. Um, generous. I feel like this star is generous. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Very generous. I feel all these energies here are generous. But it's okay to receive too. So don't let people walk all over you. It's okay to give, but it's okay to receive too. And then in this star energy, I feel like you do a lot for the community. You do. A lot of people look up to you. And you're not afraid to walk away from material things to get what you need, which is love. You're not. And I think the perspective on that is beautiful. Yeah. Because you're not really a materialistic person, although you have a lot of it. You know? I feel you're very generous. Maybe too generous at times. Maybe when it comes to your partner, or you want this partnership, or a business ship, or you're looking into investing into something. I feel like you're looking to invest into a business. This is just a feeling I'm getting as far as business facts, because of the Ace of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Pentacles, and then the King of Pentacles, which is like a power couple. But this is the type of person, this person's not afraid to walk away from material things to meet their needs and do what counts and do the right thing, is this person who wants to partner up with this high priestess. This high priestess wants to partner up with that kind of person, that kind of partner. Someone that is not afraid to walk away from material things to get what they need. That's what this high priestess is looking for, this independent woman. In a partnership of a star, success, the high priestess, I mean, that's, you can't go higher than that. The magician, that's also like a female magician, or a passive magician. You know what I'm saying? The magic is within yourself. What was I saying? The magic was in yourself. You just gotta look in your first house, 11th house of reflection, and 12th of intuition. Thank you. I appreciate it. And I feel like it's okay to mourn for a while, but you can't forget what you do have. You know what I mean? Because your ancestors would want you to be happy when it comes to this fortune. I feel like this Queen of Wands, like, ancestor also gave up, like, sacrifice so much so that you could have for this person that passed. And it's hard, and you'll never get over it. You have to learn to live with it. But look, here, you're very intelligent, obviously, because you're very fortunate. The World came out. The Fortune card came out. I mean, the Star energy came out. And then we have the Fool here, which is meaning that you're going to be so freaking rich, you're not going to even know what to do with yourself. You're going to be like, what do I do first? Where do I go? I've never been on vacation. Maybe you've never been on vacation. I feel like you've never been on vacation. And you're going to finally know what it feels like to be on vacation. Isn't that exciting? This high priestess energy. Yeah, through being not just a collaborator, but a leader. Yes. And this inspiration of art. You know, art you can't go wrong with. This air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Okay, you can't go wrong with art because there's always someone that's gonna buy it. Someone's gonna love it. Someone out there is gonna love it out of 8 billion people. Just remember that. And I feel that maybe you've been rejected in the past as even a teacher. or someone of status. Um, but this time you're going to accept yourself. And when you accept yourself, the world will accept you. Through this collaboration and being a collaborator and a leader, a teacher, confirming divine favor of the universe right here. Okay, confirming that. And it's because of this broken heart that you've endured that made you basically into a star. This artist, this air energy, this high priestess, this person that doesn't care about materialism but cares about what they need. A partnership of love, this justice card, this determination. It's like her ancestors taught her these things that she's serious about. Maybe she lost. Going through a hard time with it, that's understandable. Yeah. Look, 10 of Cups. This is like emotional fulfillment. You might not have a lot of money right now in the present. You know what I mean? But this King of Pentacles is going to help you somehow, someday. And it's like, be careful what you wish for. It could be an emperor. Just be careful what you wish for. Because money doesn't create happiness. You have to create your own happiness. You know what I mean? And once you realize that through being overwhelmed and feeling like you're juggling, it's like, be careful what you wish for. Feel like you're not wishing for the right things and having the right perspective. You might feel stuck, but indeed you're not. You're just going through a season. So you have to understand that whatever season you're in, it's because it's a learning process. And you wouldn't be able to be a star unless you went through these seasons. That's what I'm saying. Be careful what you ask for, because stars go through it all. It's just awful. It's awful. I wouldn't want to be. No. Through this perspective, through being a great student, because you've got to learn to be a great student to be a great teacher. Thank you for all the cares and all the great comments, you guys, and the emojis and everything. You guys are great. My tripod's coming in, so that's gonna help me like a lot, like so much, a lot. And thank God, because anyways, and I feel like it's not a pissing contest here in the Five of Wands. It's like, no, I know better. No, I know better. It's like, rather choose to be happy than right. I feel that's the type of person you are too. In this Justice of Libra, you're very easygoing. Choose to be happy than right. You know what I mean? But then know your boundaries, set your expectations and your boundaries too. As it's said in the Oracle, with this perspective. And that's what people respect about you in the Queen of Wands and as the star, this air energy over here. Okay? This high priestess. You are a high priestess. You're a priest. Not just that, but look, you have the best intent for Mother Earth. You're a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo energy. Also, I'm feeling within your charts, and it's your place to determine if it's a good or a bad thing, and only you know when it comes to this pissing contest with others, because you're gonna have a lot of haters. It's just inevitable, especially if you're a star. I mean, usually your haters are your number ones. Look, through what? You need rest. I feel like you're not procrastinating shit, but you're overdoing it, and you need rest. Hi everyone. Yeah, so don't forget to take care of yourself and rest. And what was I telling you about lies becoming into truths? Lies becoming into truths. They will always surface. That's why what you do in the here and now is going to affect your past, is going to affect your present, is going to affect your future. So it's like, don't rush things. Don't rush things when it comes to this partnership. Because lies are going to become true. They could be lying, catfishing you, they could be lying to you. Unless I see them, unless they're standing in front of me, I don't believe it. I don't know about you. The lies will be coming into the truth because why? Justice came up in the upright. Okay? Which is real truth. This is karma. This is what goes around straight comes around, which is the message. What goes around comes around. So be careful what you wish for, or whatever. That's the message. Okay, lies becoming into truths. Through this justice over here. Through his will of fortune. Through this generosity. It's better to give than to receive. I feel you're a giver. Definitely a giver. Definitely humble. Definitely getting over someone that raised you well. And some kind of lies were told. And it's going to be up to you, Empress. Priestess. Because you're like an empress now, but you will be a priestess. With a lot of practice. Through this change of perspective, this meditation or seeking guidance, or you're a teacher, and to be a good teacher, you gotta be a good student first. To be a good leader, you gotta be a good follower. So, really, in the end, these lies are gonna come into truths. These truths. When it comes to, oh, what? Be careful what you wish for, being overwhelmed, all this and that. Shit that really happened to you. People that lied and slandered your name. Yeah, no. I don't think so. They're not going to get away with it. What was I saying? About the King of Swords. This is a person you go to when you have a question to ask with your mind, not emotions. I feel like this is like an advisor of some sort. A therapist of some sort. I'm an advisor, definitely, of air energy. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Definitely. The air energy. And you can decipher whether to take advice or to leave it. Look, the Chariot of royalties. You deserve royalties. You're getting royalties. Or something about royalties. Maybe a new car. Maybe you just lost your car and it needs fixed or something. But I feel like you're gonna get this new car. You're gonna get everything that you ever wished for and then some. So it's like, be careful what you wish for. You know what I mean? I'm just saying. When it comes to this water energy of Scorpio, Pisces, again, Cancer energy. Yeah. Confirming that you did lose someone. And I'm sorry. My condolences. I feel like some kind of lies. Someone thinks that the truth is never going to surface, or something. Look, this is the Emperor in reverse, so he's being kind. This Emperor, kinder than usual for some reason. There's always a reason why if they're being a little kinder. There's always, it's like, what are you up to? This person is probably sleeping right now. New beginnings, supposedly. Yeah, this control freak, narcissist, this determined control freak. It's like, is this person watering his garden? Is his grass green where he's watering it? Or is he trying to water someone else's garden and making their grass green? That would piss me off too, wouldn't it, you? I think so. This is what this means. Sometimes you just gotta wait for the harvest. You put in the efforts, you grew them, You take care of them. You watch over your plants every day. And then when they're ready for the picking, the harvest, you get that. So this is just like maintenance and waiting for your harvest. And this determination. I feel that's why you need a lot of rest. Temperance, yes, patience. What was I just saying? Sagittarius. I feel because of dreams, you hold some really awesome dreams. And that's why all of this happiness is going to find you. As long as you take it slow and easy with the Pentacles. Just take it slow and easy. Don't forget where you come from, who was there for you when no one else was, and who wasn't, and who did you right, and who did you wrong, and who did you the most right when you were the most vulnerable. Okay, with this humility, take it nice and slow. I feel like it's been a long, slow process already. A very long, slow process. Definitely. Even just to become the star that you're not even a star yet. I mean, you've always been a star. But you don't even know you're a star yet. You don't even know. Look. This is the Four of Pentacles in reverse. This is someone that's very freaking generous. This person does not care, confirming with the Eight of Cups, does not care about material things. They care about love, partnership, and what is really important. Okay? And look at what your outcome is. The Ten of Pentacles, because while you treated everybody the way you wanted your mom to be treated, the way you wanted to be treated, the way you wanted your dad to be treated, the way you wanted your grandparents to be treated. You treated their animals the way you wanted your animals to be treated. You did the right thing when no one was looking for years and years and years. And no matter what, it's important. Okay? It's more important to do the right thing when no one's looking than when people are really looking. And that's the truth. And we're at 107, 38, 39. 10 of Pentacles right there. And you're like, anywhere but here. You don't feel so many people against you with this person that doesn't let their emotions overtake them. It's like, you know the truth. You're so freaking precise with your intuition. Like you could be blindfolded and get the bullseye. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You're so precise. There's no reason to feel sorry for yourself, as happiness is a choice. And being down to earth with this. I feel like you're a person that's Empress again, Earth energy. What is this? The Three of Wands? It's like you're ready, you're about to give up, and you're like, this is never gonna happen for me. But keep holding on, because it's gonna happen for you. You just gotta keep holding on. You gotta make a decision. You gotta make a decision. And you should do it soon. Yeah, I feel it's a decision that you don't want to make. Maybe about the here and now, because you're comfortable with the here and now. This person that's into music. Okay. Yeah. Enjoying what the here and now is. Okay. And again, not forgetting where you come from. I mean, this is like the King of Pentacles. So when you become married and you have emotional fulfillment, not just emotional fulfillment, but riches, you're going to be rich as hell. Star energy. You're never going to have to freaking worry about anything ever again. Like, literally, seriously. You're never going to have to worry about money, nothing ever again, because this High Priestess Star energy mode. Okay, and this person that doesn't care about material things and is willing to walk away from just to be with this partner of a Libra. Okay. Yes. It could be another air energy, but it's like, look, this person is gonna help you get to be with, like, when you get to this point, the Six of Wands is like, don't forget where you come from. What was I just saying? Don't forget where you come from. Don't forget who was there for you and who wasn't. Always stay humble. And I feel like you take this on with your journey when you speak your truths. You do. You take this on with your journey when you speak your truths. It's like your testimony. High Priestess. You're like every queen and the Empress in the deck. Even a magician. To me, from my experience. This Four of Cups, it's like there's no reason to feel ungrateful. What was I saying about the magician and the upright? Okay, so like, yeah. There's no reason to feel ungrateful. I feel like you feel a little bit insecure because someone's lied to you. And that's because the Ace of Swords came up in the reverse. And it's like, once they lie to you, that's it. This person that you are messing with or that you deal with or whatever, it's like they don't deal with lies or dishonesty. They don't mess around. Yeah, and I feel like they're bummed out because they know they were lied to. Like they're sad because they know they were lied to. And this Queen of Cups, honestly. And look, all these opportunities and the Magician, the Queen of Wands being the most beautiful, but of also passion and desire. I mean, no wonder just the way all these cards came out. And now this guy is like sitting there like, I don't know, things will start happening fast. Yes, Magician, High Priestess, Priest. Things are gonna start happening fast. I feel like you're speaking your mind, you're doing the right things, and I feel like if you just stay focused on what you gotta do to keep this perspective here of being a good follower before a teacher, taking opportunities when you can, when they're offered to you only. You know what I'm saying? On all politeness, grateful, not caring about this materialism here. I mean, yeah, you don't care about materialism, you care about more about, because you know you can make all this materialism if you want. Be careful, don't go too fast, try to take it slow. Try to take it slow. Don't get too excited when you speak. It's like the Creator will give you the words when you need them. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. Thanks for being with me. Thank you guys. We're at 113, 43, 44. Okay, on the timer. When it comes to Capricorn energy and getting married, again, you're gonna marry freaking Capricorn. This keeps coming up. This King of Pentacles, Libra energy. This Capricorn, you're gonna marry a Capricorn, dude. This person that doesn't care about materialistic things is willing to walk away from it all just to be with you. Make it work. Because they believe your vision, they see your vision, and they know that you're on to something there. And that is the truth. Wow, that was a wild reading. Wild reading. You've got good, everything good is coming your way, collective. And it's all because it started with a seed. a Queen of Cups. No greater is that of a person who gives their whole heart. And I feel it's this Cancer, also Justice, the Chariot, and Justice energy. Chariot of royalty is like people try to keep you in the dark, but because of your perspective, I mean, they can't. And your intuition, you're plugged in. You're High Priestess. I mean, you're plugged in. Like, to the divine. You have the favor of the universe, the divine, God, people, even seriously your enemies. Okay? People can't even have a one night stand with you. They want to marry you. Just saying. To put you like that. Jeez. Yeah. Haters. What was I saying? And it dropped to the floor because I feel like those haters aren't going to be lasting very long. And if they do, they're going to be like paying you to hate on them, to hate on you. You know what I mean? Haters. Yeah, because they didn't go the extra mile. You did, Queen of Wands. Haters. It's crazy. I did an oracle, didn't I? I did the numerology. I'm sorry. It's getting kind of late. But I just want to tell you guys, stay encouraged. Don't give up. I know you're feeling really tired and on the brink of just being exhausted. But don't give up. Be determined. Have self-control. Take your control back. Don't let anybody else control you. Yeah, and don't stress about it. Because you're just like a favor of God and teacher. Yeah, favor of the universe. Don't stress about it. Why? It's going to be a new beginning of Pentacles for you. Yep. It is, it is. Let me just make sure. Definitely. And he's so cute. She's so cute. I like the texture of her ears. Like, I don't know, this texture. Pisces energy. And the Ace of Pentacles. Hi, everyone. Pisces is also wealth and self-nurturing. They're more nurturing to others than they are themselves. More like life path 9s. Or 6. Maybe really shy. Yeah. Don't be afraid anymore. I feel like you were afraid. This Pisces, don't be afraid. Yeah. Reflect in the 11th house. Reflect. Hi. Welcome. Welcome, Miss Sonia. Hi. Hello, everyone. You're in California. Welcome. That's awesome. I'm in California too. I get a very few West Coast viewers. I have a lot of East Coast viewers. That's why I kind of do late night lives like this. But it's like what to do, right? In Pisces energy. Or water energy, Cancer, Scorpio. Yeah, when it comes to not caring about these materialistic things, you would walk away from all of that just to find love and exactly what you need, you would walk away from all of that. You don't care how much money they have, you don't care status, you don't give up F, flying F. Yeah, all these people talking shit. What to do? Don't do a damn thing. Just ignore them. Because if someone ain't hating, you ain't doing your job right. That's the truth. That is the truth, collective. Yeah. If you're ruffling feathers, then you're saying something that's making them grow. You see what I'm saying? The difference between them planting their seeds on rocks to actually using soil and fertilizer and pots and shit. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. So, yes, just keep that in mind, collective. Don't let them get the best of you. I feel like that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get your goat. Don't let them. And that's serious shit. That's serious. When it comes to this water energy of Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. Being serious here. Usually wearing your heart on the sleeve, maybe not like being a committed person, but being more promiscuous. However, you're looking for a more committed, serious relationship. Someone you could build an empire with. Do you? I know, it's one of my favorite things. Good morning, George. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome from Southport, England. That's awesome. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you'll be a part of this channel. I'm your gal, I'm your one and only pal. I'm your shoulder to cry on when no one's around. It's okay to cry. I've got 2 years of content here. I don't think you'll ever run out. And if you do, there's other creators. Any content creator that comes across your screen is meant to be. If they catch your attention, and take whatever resonates and what doesn't, please leave for the next collective. I appreciate all donations. If you want to leave a donation, it's in the description box below, underneath the disclaimer, with my Cash App tag or my profile. If you can't, then that's okay. Subscribe, like, and share. I would really appreciate that. Help me reach 1,000 subscribers. And please, the one video that you do share, if it's not just this one, is the floating straws. Cut the plastic straws all the way up, and then 4 equal parts, and they float to the top. No more sinking plastic straws. Trending now, edible straws. You can find them on Amazon. Does not mean that you have to eat them. It just means that they're eco-friendly and biodegradable. In less than 14 days, they disintegrate. So if we've solved that, and we can actually fix what we broke when it comes to these melting icebergs and indigenous people needing to hunt and take their dog sleds across these icebergs, and they can't because of the melting sleds, and they're hungry. It's like every time you're hungry, think of these indigenous people that live in igloos and stuff like that and live off the land, seriously, because it's really affecting those people. Could you live like that? I mean, us as Westerners, we can't even live without our phones. I thought about getting a flip phone because I'm like, I don't want a phone smarter than me. Why would I want a phone smarter? Why would I want a phone smarter than me? It's like, these stupid smartphones. I know, right? Anyways, like, and that is what I have to say on that. We'll go with, we did Oracle, we did that. And it's just like, be careful when it comes to that, y'all. Just be careful. Welcome from Georgia, Southport, England. Awesome. But, Thank you for your compliments. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you again for being a part of this Soul Vibing family. Um, Thanks for being a part of this journey. We're here to help each other. And I really believe in a dharmic way of thinking. And dharma means perspective. It's a positive, optimistic way of thinking. It's looking at the glass as half full, not half empty. See what I'm saying? There's a different perspective there. And once you start looking at 67, welcome George. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you so much. I really appreciate your love and support, everybody here from all around the world. This is beautiful. This is amazing. And this is just such a good feeling. Wow. Thank you guys so much. So let's do some more oracle cards. How's that? And then we'll think about your yes and no questions. Because I'm going to answer your yes and no questions with the pendulum right here. And this is how the pendulum works. Ready? Show me yes, pendulum. Thank you, pendulum. Can you show me no, pendulum? Thank you, pendulum. And that's how that works. So go ahead and think of questions. One question for each person, and we'll go through pendulum work. It's 7:07 a.m. over there. Wow, that's crazy. I don't even know what time it is over here. It is 11:10 p.m. So in California, America, welcome. It's so awesome. Yes. Currently in Bishop, California. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but it's by Mammoth. Yeah. Yes. I feel like listening to wisdom. I think that, yes, is very important to your ancestor wisdom, and then just knowing that the older we get, the more we can learn. The older I get, the less I know, the more I learn. Go figure. When I was young, I thought I knew it all. But I really didn't. You've been to the USA. I hope you loved it here. Great morning to you, Sonia. Yes. Good morning to you. Coffee and sunshine. Awesome. I know it's so strength and resilience. Every time I'm going to shuffle the cards, another message comes out, and it's I don't know, but strength and resilience through this. I wash my hands so much they crack. I know, it's crazy. Through Leo energy, Aries, and Sagittarius, with passion here. Well, please help me get to 1,000 subscribers, and then I can do more personal readings. Until then, I really can't, because I have so many energies on here that it's more collective reading. But at the end, if you have a question, we'll use the pendulum, a yes and no only. Okay, so think of your yes and no questions. What happened there? Okay, so code word is if someone's getting out of hand on a chat and I didn't catch this, everybody has to respect each other on this chat, and anybody who doesn't, it would make someone else feel uncomfortable to ask me to block them. It's ridiculous, because we're all adults here, so come on, let's all be adults and stop being ridiculous and being trolls to my other subscribers and new viewers. Okay? And so, because you made my other subscriber and viewer feel uncomfortable, that is unacceptable. Do me a favor, Sonia, just ignore this guy. I can't get exactly to his thing right now. But I will look. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I see what you're talking about. I see. Okay. I got you, Sonia. Yeah, you can't. Where is it? Where was it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Sonia, do you see any of his remarks there? Because I think he took off his stuff. I think he blocked himself. He doesn't want me to get started on. Oh my god. He blocked himself. That's so funny, Sonia. Sonia, if you see him again, just let me know and... It's so funny. He blocked himself. What a jackass. I'm sorry, Sonia. Forgive me for that guy. I didn't catch that early enough. But when I went to go look on his profile, he didn't want me to obviously report him and block him. Yeah, that's the only way I could do it from this area. He removed himself, so that's kind of crazy. I know it's not me. I know it was him. And the thing is that that's what I tell everybody in this live. Look, check it out. Everybody, we're adults and we're here to help another. And if there's going to be someone, we don't need moderators, we're adults. So if there's going to be someone disrespecting one of my new viewers or subscribers, they're going to be blocked. I'm going to block them. And if you have to come to me to the point where you're going to like, please block this person, then I will do so. Like he blocked himself, Sonia. Classic. Okay, but no, he blocked himself, so we don't have to worry about him right now. If he comes back, let me know. And I'll take care of him. And I know. I know it. We call them trolls. Here we go again with the fertilizer. It's like, I feel like you planted a good harvest. You didn't plant your seeds in rocks. Okay, you added fertilizer, you grew. You know, you've been working on this, and I feel this is the Seven of Pentacles. Like your harvest, you've been maintaining it. You're working on your receiving your harvest now. Yeah, definitely a troll, Sonia. Definitely. And trolls are not welcome here. I will report and block them in a hot second. Like, it's not even funny. So, look, I feel like you're also a dreamer. This is Sagittarius Pisces energy I'm getting. A dreamer, but more of Cancer, Pisces energy than Scorpio. because look, this is like determination, and back here there's like a mermaid back here, right? So Pisces are dreamers as well. They're more dreamers. Actually, I feel like you have a psychic gift, Pisces. That kind of tells me that, and it's like if you do have a psychic gift, that's where you get them is through your dreams. So if you do, you should keep a journal by your bed, and try to remember the dreams, because your ancestors are trying to give you this wisdom through that, and maybe through your spirit animal and air energy of an Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And yeah, don't be afraid to speak your mind. Again, with the Queen of Swords and the upright, it's like, don't be afraid to speak your mind. You know what I mean? So much so that the guy blocked himself. That's just so funny to me. Yeah, that's just, yeah, this person that is into music, this person that's an intuitive, this person that's transformed, start over and over again. They practice so much in their art, really good in it, and really gave it the passion it needed. You know, in this Sagittarius, Leo, Aries energy. Awesome! I used to have my tongue pierced. I used to have my tongue, my belly button, and my hood pierced back in the day. But then in my first marriage, I removed them. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I even had a clock made out of it. And it hung up in some head shop for over a decade. And I went in there one day and I said, hey, that's me. And like, give me my clock, too. They gave it to me, and then I ended up putting it in storage. And I lost my storage. So someone has my clock. Thank God my face is not attached to that. But anyways, yes, I feel like definitely someone has your back. You see, someone has your back. It could be a sibling, it could be a best friend. Um, someone definitely has your back here, okay? And definitely, when it comes to your dreams and your aspirations, maybe pursuing this, you could be a speaker, or you could be a person in music, and or both. Yes, the magic is within. This to me is like almost like the magician card and the hermit card, and self-enlightenment and following your intuition, and then having the intellect to do so. Um, when it comes to the sun and stars, you could be an astrologist or in cosmology. You could be into philosophy. I think you could be a geologist. Mm, but I feel like you're more of a day person. A person of happiness. Oh, it's no big deal, Sonia. Hey, if he's gonna be jackass, I don't want him here. You know what I'm saying? Honestly. But yeah, it's like give love. One love. What do they? One love. Let's get together and feel alright. Right? That's what I get when I get this give love. It's like what we're talking about in karma. I labeled this message, and it was treat others how you want to be treated. What if it was like your loved one or yourself? It's like you would want to get love, right? So that's the whole point. This is the business love clarity read, but for a collective reading tonight. But we're 139, 33, 34 on the timer. And I feel like, yes, this love is the answer to spirit. It's the fifth element, so to speak. You know, And a lot of people forget about that because they think the world revolves around them. Yeah, sadly, they get caught up in their own work lives because that's just the way the government has everybody. But look, you need to go to these healing waters. You're a healer. I feel like you're a natural healer. Definitely. You are your bestie as a natural healer. And what was I saying earlier about you weren't accepting your love before in the first house and the 11th house? But now this is affirmation that you're accepting yourself. And so once you start accepting yourself, everybody else is going to accept you. That's a message right there on that oracle. Affirmation and acceptance. I feel like you were rejecting yourself before, you know, and you weren't giving yourself enough credit. And so now that you're actually, this is your fate, like air energy, Aquarius, star energy. Okay. Also of the world. A 7 came up in this card in dice. But it's like fate. Fate is here. Fate, affirmation for acceptance of who you are, what you are, and what you deserve. And you deserve the best. The absolute best. Let's do a reflection card from this pile first. Okay, so go with the flow. Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces energy. Just go with the flow. It's like, just be patient. Go with the flow, even Sagittarius. I'm going with the flow. Because you've accepted yourself, and now it's just, that's what you had to do. You had to accept yourself. By listening to your ancestors and going through a lot of bullshit. I feel like you've been through so much bullshit. And the answer is give love, and you'll get love. It's just the way it works. Yes. Thank you again for subscribing, liking, and sharing. If you can't, leave a donation at the bottom of the description box. That's okay. Just like, subscribe, and share. I'd be very grateful. Here's your reflection card. We'll be right back. The reflection card. Okay. The Ace of Pentacles. So this is a new beginning of going from poverty into riches. Now there is, this is a specific person that I'm speaking to in this way. You could have lost most of your stuff and be starting all over. And if you are, you're going to get back here again. So don't lose hope. This is the reflection card of the Ace of Pentacles, Earth Energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. So remember that, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. You're awesome. So we have to remember that in the Ace of Pentacles. Think about your questions and we'll do some pendulum work. I'm going to do also some charms. Thank you for everybody around the world. Thank you for everyone around the world joining me. It's really cool. It's a really cool feeling. So thank you so much. I'll be right back. You can think of your questions. Yeah, I lost my storage. It just sucks. I had my great grandmother's things, my music equipment, my exercise equipment, my furniture, like clothes, and just, it was awful. my shop, the home I was living in, my 21 challenge, my 21 Challenger, dude, I lost. Fucking all blacked out, like pimped out, like blacked, because I always wear black, you know, so I like to match. So, um, it was all like reflect, like black backlights and shit. It was fucking. It was an 8-speed automatic transmission, 6-cylinder, 8-speed automatic transmission. It went 160 in drive. And bucket seats. It was really freaking cool, dude. And just that whole situation, I got fucked over big time. But it's okay. This is a message of what goes around comes around, and this is where you don't take vengeance. It's better to give vengeance to Creator, because God's vengeance has no mercy. You know what I mean? And we have to pray for our enemies, because His vengeance really has no mercy. We have to pray for our enemies, and we have to thank the ones that are for us, straight up, and never forget where we come from and who helped us when we needed help. And then not only that, but who fucked us when we needed help. You know what I mean? Excuse my language, but yeah, basically, who did us wrong or had bad intent or just did it the bare minimum or whatever, whatever it was. It always comes back around, no matter what. And so, sorry, I had a water in my mouth there. Let go of what tonight, hun? Don't second guess yourself. Go off your intuition. And remember, it's okay to cry. It cleanses the soul. You're not alone. You know, if you feel like you really need to talk to somebody, like there are helpline numbers out there and stuff like that. I'm kind of unclear about was right about her that I let go of tonight. Was I right about her that I let go of tonight? Let's ask the pendulum. Pendulum never lies. I don't care what anybody says. Been doing this for years, and the pendulum does not lie. Does not freaking lie. I'm sorry. It doesn't. It is the most honest tool. Okay, so Sonia wants to know if they were right about letting go, whatever they let go tonight. Were they right, yes or no? Yes. It's just, you're facing it head on, like, soberly, like, maybe there was a head on, oh my gosh. And it's hard to let go. I'm sorry about that. But you're facing it soberly, and it's hard, but don't forget that you're not alone. They're always watching over us. But once that trust barrier is broken, yeah, it's never the same. You know what I'm saying? It's never the same. It's never gonna be the same once that trust barrier is broken. So it's like, that's where you need to set your boundaries, write down your pros and cons. You know what I mean? Set your boundaries, set your expectations. Sorry. I have Mickey, my fucking, this little bastard. I'm gonna get him one day. He's a smart little fucker. I'm sorry, but I hear him chewing on shit. I swear something. I'm chewing on something. But anyways, Jesus Christ. Where the fuck am I? No. Yeah, once the trust barrier is broken, it's not the same. And it's like you could do one of two things. You could, well, one of three things. You can accept it for what it is and chance that they're gonna do it again to you, or you could play the same game and beat them at their own game, which is not worth it, because they're not gonna like it. If you do it, I promise they won't like that. But I like to give them a little piece of their medicine sometimes. I get glory in that because they don't understand. And then, or you could just cut your ties and go on, you know? But if it's anything harmful to you, if they put their hands on you or anything, you should not be around them. Honestly, in any way, shape, or form. I don't care if it's a year from now, if it was like 5 years or 2 weeks, you know. Um, so here we go with the charms. I feel like person of peace, like hippiness. Look, I feel like you have a yacht or a ship, or you went on a cruise. You like the water. You're very sharp. You're very intelligent. You're very sharp. Um, you're not a swinger, and this person is very promiscuous. That's what I got there. Well, Mickey, oh my god, I just said Mickey. You might have a freaking mouse in your house too. But one that wears pants and eat your food and take showers. And one that wears clothes like Mickey, your house mouse. Okay, so don't let just know your boundaries. I feel like you have a chakra of red, like your princess. Red and purple. This is grounded. I feel like all your chakras, or you try to balance them out daily. I don't know why I got that. But again, with the ship here, and then the mermaid, and then the sandals, maybe you went to sandals on a cruise or something like that. Or you want to. I feel like you're an artist. Look, you're an artist. You did. Ha, that's awesome. So yeah, you're an artist. Yes, look here. I feel like you love stuffies. Yes. Remember the popples? Like you were born in the 80s or something. That's what I feel. Um, and then it says North Pole. So North mode would be Earth sign. So Taurus, Capricorn, um, Virgo energy. Yeah. Um, that you went with. Okay. Um, I feel like your nails were this color, or maybe you had some of your hair this color, or you wore a lot of this teal color. This of communication, like you're a person in communications or just naturally communicative. Not only that, but I feel like you're done dealing with these dumbass motherfuckers. Okay. Driving you to drink. I swear, it's driving you to drink. Like, yeah, it's not about the booty motherfuckers, it's about the heart. And this is what these guys don't get. It's like, why have a dirty hole? You know, they're very selfish. I feel like you're a giver. This one, this is the color. Oh, this is the color of your business? That's freaking crazy. That's crazy. That's awesome. But I feel like, yeah, it's like you're done. You're done with these clowns, dude. That just, it's no booty call. Okay, it's no booty call anymore. All right, no, no, no. This is like real shit, and you're looking for real love. So they need to give the program. This is what I mean. Set boundaries, right? Just pros and cons. And let your expectations be known. I feel like you ride in a red sports car. Like you have a red sports car of some sort, or low profile Honda or something cool. Like maybe that's where the red came up. Feminine. Okay. Yes. That's awesome. Maybe you love mermaids. Maybe you love the Little Mermaid. I love the Little Mermaid too. I like the new Little Mermaid. But yeah. So okay, that might not be for you. It could be for someone else watching right now. I feel like someone is frowning, but they're also smiling. See, red came up again. What's up with this red? It's like maybe you're blushing. I don't know. Um, mm, you could be really like hot. Like you could be really like temperamental at this time, and being of the sun energy. Um, looking maybe to invest in small businesses. Yeah, you're definitely a person of heart. You're not these guys you're tired of, but they don't realize, look, see, this is a boat. This is a heart. It's not about this. It's about this. Okay. Let's get these guys like okay. Red is your favorite color? That's why I was picking up red. And I feel like an aura of red for you. Like you're grounded. And this is a very rare quality that anybody has in their personality traits. Look, you're a person of music. You like maybe mixing music, or maybe you're listening to music. Maybe you're listening to music on your headphones. Um, or you like music, or you make like DJ music or something like that. Your name could be DJ. I feel like you like tacos. Tacos are good, huh? Birria tacos are really good, but I try to stay away from red meat. I like fish, like pescatarian style eating. If I could do it every night, I would. It's healthier, anyways. But be careful because it contains a lot of mercury sometimes. So pregnant women do want to refrain from eating fish because of the mercury in the fish. Look, I feel like you're a person of heart, pink and green. You're a person of heart. Yeah. You wear your heart on your sleeve, like, but you're serious, you know? You want your new place to cook your tacos? That's so freaking cool. That's like, wow, how that came out. That is so, isn't that rad? I know we're all divinely connected, so keep that in mind. Look, I feel like you have a friend of me that's close. This is like a bad guy in the Mario game. You know what I mean? Um, a freaking lying piece of whatever. But I feel like you don't use straws. I feel like you don't use straws anymore, especially looking at the tutorial. I feel like you have a really nice tan. Look, you have a really nice tan. You have beautiful skin color. Wow, that's awesome. Red, red one. I feel like you love fruit. Fruit is good. Strawberries, berries. I love blackberries are my favorite, and maybe strawberries are your favorite. Um, but look, it says keep it weird. It's like the weirder the better. Keep it weird. The weirder the better. Um, I feel like yes, lollipop. I feel like you like pop. Maybe pop rock or pop or pop music. you pop dance. Yes, good. You're getting into your health. That's great. So maybe you can't have sugar anymore. If this is the thing I'm doing is 0 sugar everything. Tastes just like the stuff with sugar in it, but it has 0 sugar in it. And sugar is very cancer causing. And if you're gonna use sugar, it's gotta be raw brown sugar. Yeah. I feel like you like air hockey. Maybe you go play pool, or you go karaoke and you play pool, or you do air hockey, or you do something like once a week, like with a friend or something. Yeah. Dr. Pepper Pop Rocks. This is craziness. Check this out. That you said Pop Rocks. Where's my Pop Rock? Look, dude. Look, Pop Rocks. Dude, I just want to look at him. This is like from when I was a kid, like, right? I'm dating myself. Shit. Pop Rocks. I love the blue Pop Rocks. Hell yeah. Excuse me. But it was crazy because I got him out of nowhere and I don't know what it was. And I had this connection to it. And I was just like, I don't know why I gotta get this, but I'm gonna get this. And look, it was because of you. So yeah. Yes, that is crazy, huh? So it was meant to be. Remember, we are family. Excuse me for me blowing my nose. I have like allergies so bad, and the dust out here is just, the dust. And I need to get one of those like nasal cleaner things, where you like, it goes up and then through like with water or something. But yeah, I feel like a lot of allergies. Excuse me. Asthma attack. Hold on. Because of the freaking stress and the freaking dust and shit. Yeah. Sorry about that, you guys. But, so that's so rad with the freaking charms, you guys. Love it. I love it. I love it. So, yes, with the charms. That's so cool. And congratulations on your taco thing, on your new business. Congratulations, Sonia. Hold on real quick. Yeah, the post nasal drip. Yeah, probably. Yeah. And I feel it and I hate that feeling. I'm like, oh my gosh. But I have Benadryl, like I take decongestions and I'm taking a lot of stuff. Like on my medicine, I'm trying to get my health together too, believe it or not. Like, I'm on a lot of medicine right now, and believe it or not, I'm 44. So it's like, at my age, I didn't even think I was gonna live to be 44. But here I am, and so here we go again, and it's like, I'm living proof. Don't ever give up. Don't ever give up. And that's the message, you know? Sudafed, yeah. Sudafed and Benadryl 25. Yeah, that's what I did. I took 2 Benadryls earlier, but I haven't tried the Sudafed. I don't know if I can do that because I take a stomach pill. Um, like, it's weird, like, I can't eat past a certain time, or I won't digest it. And, it's just like my body, it's just so weird, all these changes, like, what the fuck is really going on? What is really going on with me? Am I gonna die? No. We're all gonna die, right? I don't die yet. I wanna see my future. I wanna, be able to enjoy life. So you guys, ask one question. You have one question, everyone. Are you ready? You have one question, yes or no. Ready? Here we go. Ready? Close your eyes and ask your question, collective. Yes or no for the collective. Yes or no for the collective. Yes. Yes. Definitely yes. I feel like too that if like you had a boyfriend, like they eyed some person way before you even saw them. They like try to look how strong it's getting. So they try to hurry up before you even got in there. You know what I mean? Look how strong it's getting, and it's like, yeah, I feel like they're like trying to schmooze you over and lie to you, and it's just the way they are because that's just the way it is, and because they have an addiction of some sort. I felt like they embarrassed you in some way, but they like it was almost like predator, like scary. Look, yes, almost predator scary, and it was like, you know, should you be with this person or should you not? It's like, is this person worth being with? Like, honestly. Um, yeah, I feel like someone was like, just totally checking out for like they noticed they could even been with their wife or their family or something, or their girlfriend or whatever that's really good looking or something, and they just like ran off into the store and left you and then told you to do something so they could go check someone out, and and then you called them out like 4 times, and then you walked up to him and you seen him check someone out, like, the fuck? And you were like, what the fuck? Yeah, and it really bothered you. And you know what you feel, and you're not going to try to be coerced into feeling something that you didn't feel. That's what I'm feeling. So, if that is true, most likely go with your intuition. It's just a season, nothing lasts forever. Keep that in mind. And again, with setting your boundaries and expectations, if you notice anything weird like that, it's a it's a sign, it's a flag, it's like, yeah, no. You don't need to be with someone like weird like that. And if you can't be good enough, they could have like a porn addiction. Um, if you can't be good enough at your beautifulness, then it's like, why would anybody need to watch porn when they got a hot ass chick? You guys can make your own porn. You guys do fans only and make money. I'm just saying, you see this, look at this. You know what I'm saying? It's just like going faster and faster, and it's just like, yeah, so whatever you were doubting, whatever you questioned about the person you were with, you were right. And it was kind of scary because they were predator mentality, and that you reflected in the 11th and 12th house, and your intuition noticed, seeing the patterns of what exactly happened. And that was kind of scary. And I'm sorry, collective. So again, thank you, universe. Thank you for bringing us together. And I pray protection, love, and health, wealth, lots of money. Please let our boat come in. Maybe your boat's coming in. That would be cool, right? Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me, and I love reading your comments, and so don't forget to comment, and thank you for the conversation, and I love you guys from all the way around the world. Thank you for subscribing, liking, and sharing, and if you can donate, thank you for that too, and thank you for being a part of this channel. All new viewers, please be a part of this channel, this cool vibing tribing thing. So I love you all, and that's the message. Until next time, you guys.